In these two clips we're going to discuss how a boat becomes unstable when sailing downwind with the spinnaker up. This usually starts to happen on windy downwind legs when sailing too deep. This can happen if the skipper is reluctant to jibe in order to reach the downwind mark, and this may be due to a lack of crew experience. So if the crew masters their jibing of these conditions and becomes more confident, this problem is less of an issue. A boat becomes unstable for any one or a combination of four reasons. We've already said that sailing the boat too far downwind causes the boat to start rolling from side to side. So sail the boat slightly higher upwind and this may ease the instability. You only need 10 or 15 degrees of change of course for this to happen. Getting the weight off the bow and towards the back of the boat will also help. In this clip the crew have just jibed and some of the crew are still up on the bow. This causes the bow to bury into the waves and the boat will start to steer itself as it heels from side to side. Bringing the weight aft will stop this happening, and it will also allow more of the rudder to be in the water, and this will help steering. Get the spinnaker lower down. Having the spinnaker up in the air causes it to become unstable as there is more wind up there, more power due to less obstruction and more leverage on the rig. In this clip the barber haulers are high and the pole is not attached and therefore unable to keep the kite down low. Lower the kite by bringing the pole down lower and bringing the barber haul down on nice and tight so the sheet leading is lower, and this will help you keep the boat under the rig. We've paused the clip now to discuss the main trim, and in this clip you can see that the main is eased right out to the spreaders and the kicker is very loose, allowing the boom up and opening the leech near the top of the mainsail. What this does is depower the top of the mainsail and there is little or no drag at the top of the main as the rig starts to swing from side to side. If the main is sheeted in and the kicker brought on, the top of the leech will close up, and as the rig starts to want to swing across, the drag in the upper leech will start to resist this force, making the boat far more stable. Remember that the helm will be steering slightly further upwind as this is happening, so having the main sheeted slightly further in will make sense anyway. In this second clip, which is from the same race and therefore the same conditions, the helm is sailing quite deep but he's not allowing the boat to get out of control. He's doing this by sailing the boat slightly more upwind as it starts to become unstable, and you can see this from the kite luffing. Also you'll notice that the crew are towards the back of the boat. Most of them are in the cockpit or further back, and this helps lift the bow out of the water. The spinnaker is nice and low. The pole is holding the kite low and the barber hauler is fully on, keeping the sheet leading very low. And last but not least, the main is sheeted in slightly more than our last clip and the kicker is not fully off. This means that the upper leech of the main is closed off, helping resist the rig from swinging from side to side. I hope you found the clips useful. Good luck with your racing.